Welcome, brave souls, back to Tales of Terror. Tonight we delve into the chilling tale of the Mothman Prophecies. In the heart of the Appalachian Mountains, in the small town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, a tale has been brewing. A tale of a creature, a harbinger of doom, known to the locals as the Mothman. This isn't your typical campfire story, my friends. The Mothman Prophecies is a tale that intertwines the inexplicable and the terrifying, the mythic and the real. In the mid-60s, a series of strange sightings and eerie occurrences painted a chilling portrait of this nocturnal being. A being that, some say, foretold of a catastrophic event that would forever scar the town's history. Intriguing, isn't it? But what is the truth behind these prophecies? Is there a rational explanation, or are we venturing into the realm of the supernatural? So, dear viewers, are you ready to venture into the shadows of mystery and fear? Our story begins in the quiet town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, in the year 1966. An era of peace and tranquility, soon to be disrupted by a chilling presence that would etch itself into the annals of paranormal folklore. Late one evening, two couples were driving near the local TNT plant, an area well known for its eerie isolation. Suddenly, a creature of unimaginable terror appeared before them. A monstrous figure, towering at over 7 feet tall, with glowing red eyes that pierced the darkness and massive wings folded against its back. This creature would come to be known as the Mothman. The townsfolk were initially skeptical, dismissing the story as a figment of overactive imaginations, or perhaps an unusually large bird. But as more and more sightings were reported, the town was gripped with a fear that was palpable. Even the most hardened skeptics began to wonder if there was some truth to the chilling tales of the Mothman. In the weeks that followed, the creature was seen lurking in the shadows, its crimson gaze instilling an indescribable dread in those who encountered it. The Mothman was not just a creature of the night, it seemed to embody the night itself, a harbinger of doom that cast a dark shadow over the quiet town of Point Pleasant. The local press caught wind of the sightings, and soon the Mothman was making headlines across the state. The creature's fame spread like wildfire, and people from all walks of life descended upon the town, eager to catch a glimpse of the Mothman. The town was abuzz with theories and speculations, each more chilling than the last. And yet, amidst the fear and intrigue, life in Point Pleasant carried on. But the townsfolk could not shake off the feeling that they were being watched, that they were living in the shadow of something sinister. The Mothman had become a part of their lives, a spectral presence that loomed over their every waking moment. But the Mothman was not just a fleeting terror. Oh no, it was only the beginning. As the sightings grew, so did the fear, and strange occurrences began to take hold of Point Pleasant. This small town, nestled in the heart of West Virginia, was no longer the quaint and peaceful haven it once was. It had become the epicenter of a spine-chilling prophecy. The Mothman, a creature of nightmarish proportions, was not the only unusual visitor gracing the townsfolk with its presence. As if this winged harbinger of doom wasn't enough, strange phenomena started to occur in tandem with its sightings. The tranquility of Point Pleasant was further disrupted by eerie phone calls. Residents reported being disturbed by an untraceable series of calls, filled with bizarre noises and menacing threats. An electronic voice, perhaps, or an otherworldly entity trying to communicate. Imagine the terror of picking up your telephone only to be greeted by inexplicable sounds of screeching and static, or even worse, ominous threats whispered in an inhuman voice. The fear was palpable, the tension unbearable. That isn't all. The quiet town bore witness to the arrival of the enigmatic men in black. Dressed from head to toe in somber black suits, these mysterious figures were as intimidating as they were perplexing. They were seen prowling around town, asking peculiar questions about local happenings and the Mothman. Their cold, emotionless demeanor and unsettling presence added another layer of dread to the already eerie atmosphere. Who were these men in black? Government agents? Aliens in disguise? Or were they something far more sinister? Their origins and intentions remain shrouded in mystery, a dark enigma that only deepened the fear and uncertainty plaguing Point Pleasant. The presence of the Mothman, the haunting phone calls, the unnerving men in black, it was as if Point Pleasant was caught in the grip of a chilling prophecy. The peace and tranquility that once defined this town were now a distant memory. The town was gripped by a fear they could not understand, and the worst was yet to come. Then, on a frigid December evening in 1967, a catastrophe struck that would forever link the Mothman to tragedy. The Silver Bridge, a majestic eye-bar-chain suspension bridge that connected the towns of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and Gallipolis, Ohio, had been a symbol of human triumph over nature's barriers. But on this icy night, the bridge, filled with holiday shoppers and commuters, suddenly and shockingly collapsed into the icy waters of the Ohio River. In an instant, 46 lives were lost in the swirling, frigid currents. A community was shattered, a nation was stunned, and a bridge, once a marvel of engineering, was reduced to a mass of twisted metal and broken dreams. It was a tragedy of such magnitude that it shook the very foundations of the town and the hearts of all who heard the news. The tragedy was unexpected, unanticipated, and devastating. But was it unforeseen? In the days and weeks leading up to the collapse, the sightings of the Mothman had intensified. This mysterious creature, with its glowing red eyes and massive wings, had been seen lurking around the bridge and flying over the town. Some locals whispered of a sense of dread, an impending doom that seemed to cling to the town like a dense fog. Could it be that the Mothman's sightings were a warning of the impending disaster? Could this enigmatic creature have been trying to alert the town to the danger that loomed? Or was it merely a coincidence, a random occurrence that has been woven into the fabric of the legend over time? These questions have fueled debates, inspired research, and captivated the imaginations of paranormal enthusiasts for decades. They have transformed the Mothman from a local legend into a global phenomenon, forever linked to the tragedy of the Silver Bridge collapse. In the aftermath of the tragedy, the Mothman vanished as abruptly as it had appeared. Its disappearance added another layer of mystery to an already perplexing tale, leaving us with more questions than answers. So did the Mothman truly exist? Or was it just a figment of collective imagination born out of fear and tragedy? The search for answers continues. The Mothman faded into the realm of myth and legend, yet its legacy lived on. As the years passed, the eerie figure of the Mothman, a creature of the night with glowing red eyes, continued to haunt the collective consciousness of Point Pleasant and beyond. The fascination with the Mothman is not a fleeting curiosity, but rather a deep-rooted interest that has permeated popular culture. The Mothman has been the subject of countless books, documentaries, and even a Hollywood film aptly titled The Mothman Prophecies. These works of fiction and non-fiction alike delve into the enigmatic nature of the creature, its alleged prophecies, and the tragic Silver Bridge collapse. Yet, it's not just in the realm of media where the Mothman's legacy is felt. Every year, the town of Point Pleasant hosts the Mothman Festival, a unique event that draws enthusiasts from all corners of the globe. This festival is more than a mere gathering. It's a celebration of a local legend, a testament to the enduring intrigue that the Mothman inspires. This annual event features guest speakers, vendors selling Mothman merchandise, and even a Mothman pancake eating contest, all set against the backdrop of the quaint town that once lived in fear of the creature's ominous presence. The festival is a vivid reminder of how the Mothman has become a cornerstone of Point Pleasant's identity. Further cementing the Mothman's place in the town's lore is the Mothman Museum. This establishment is dedicated to preserving the history and mysteries surrounding the Mothman. It houses a wealth of artifacts and documents related to the Mothman sightings and the Silver Bridge collapse. The museum serves as a focal point for those wishing to delve deeper into the enigma that is the Mothman. The Mothman may be gone, but it is far from forgotten. Its shadow continues to loom over Point Pleasant, a stark reminder of a time when fear and fascination intertwined. The legacy of the Mothman endures, a chilling testament to the power of myth and the enduring allure of the unknown. And now we come to the crux of the matter. Are the Mothman prophecies fact or fiction? As we delve deeper into the mystery of the Mothman, we encounter a myriad of theories and explanations, each more intriguing than the last. The Mothman sightings and related events have sparked countless debates among skeptics and believers alike, leaving us to ponder the line between reality and imagination. Some argue that the Mothman is a product of mass hysteria, a psychological phenomenon where fear and rumors spread through a population, causing individuals to believe they've experienced something that never actually occurred. In the case of the Mothman, the initial sightings could have triggered a ripple effect, leading others to perceive normal or explainable occurrences as encounters with the ominous creature. Others propose a more scientific explanation, suggesting that the Mothman was actually a misidentified creature, perhaps a large bird or an owl. The darkness, combined with the fear and excitement of the moment, could have distorted people's perceptions, turning an ordinary animal into a harbinger of doom. There are also those who firmly believe in the paranormal, asserting that the Mothman is a supernatural entity or an omen of impending disaster. This theory is bolstered by the tragic Silver Bridge collapse, which occurred shortly after the Mothman sightings and was reportedly predicted by the creature. Yet, despite the multitude of theories, no definitive conclusion has been reached. The Mothman remains shrouded in mystery, its true nature as elusive as ever. Some see it as a testament to the power of folklore and the human imagination, while others view it as a chilling reminder of the unknown entities that may lurk in the shadows of our world. Whether you believe in the Mothman or not, one thing is certain. Its story has left an indelible mark on the town of Point Pleasant and the world of the paranormal. So we leave you tonight with the haunting tale of the Mothman Prophecies, a story that continues to grip the imagination as it blends the inexplicable with the tragic. The Mothman, a chilling entity forever linked to the catastrophic Silver Bridge collapse, remains an enigma etched in the annals of the paranormal. Its legacy endures, a testament to our enduring fascination with the unknown. The prophecies, eerily accurate, raise questions that challenge our understanding of reality. Was the Mothman a harbinger of doom, or merely a misunderstood creature caught in the crosshairs of human fear and misfortune? We encourage you, dear listener, to dive deeper into the mysteries of the paranormal, to question, to explore, to seek. For in the words of Shakespeare, there are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Remember to like, subscribe and join us next time for more tales of terror. Until then, keep your eyes open, for you never know what lurks in the shadows. Good night.